Hi, this is the Heating Cost Estimator tutorial for the Hydronics Design Studio 3.0. It estimates the annual cost of heating a building for different fuels and has a database of cities in both the US as well as Canada for getting the degree days for that particular city to help estimate the overall cost for that season. As you can see, the interface is pretty simple. We have lists here of different states or provinces, as well as we have the cities or provinces. The user can change the fuel cost as well as what the efficiencies of those particular devices are for making the heat, and this will give you the annual dollars per season for that particular city and cost with the efficiencies. You can also transfer the heat load from the building heat load estimator module. So you can do all your work in terms of the building heat load estimator, and then you can transfer that into this cell, or you can manually change that, which I'll show you in a second. Here's the startup screen for the Hydronics Design Studio version 3.0. We'll go over to the icon with the $sign in it. That is the Heating Cost Estimator, and we're in. The default is New York, Albany, New York, but you can pick any state, New Hampshire. And here's a few of the cities that are in New Hampshire with their degree days, and you can pick on those degree days and the output changes instantly. You can also go up and down with your arrow key on the different cities within that. There's also some provinces within this. In Canada, if we go to Ontario, and then the different cities within Ontario. You can simply change the cost here. Natural gas, let's call it 1.1 dollars per therm. Efficiency, we can increase that efficiency, let's say to 90%, and you can see the cost goes down. You can also turn any of these off if you like, if you don't want to see them as an output and you just want to look at one of them or maybe two of them. Okay, the other thing you can do is you can transfer the data from your building heat load estimator module. Let me go there just a second. I'll go there, and you can see there's 1200 BTUs. This is the default setting, 12,000 BTUs per hour. And then if we go back to the heating cost estimator and we want to transfer that over to this, we can just pick that and that number comes over, and all the calculations are based on that number for that city and that province or state. Turn these back on. You can also you can enter an annual degree day at the location. If you don't want to go with those, you can put your own in there. And again, that'll be calculated based on that many degree days. The indoor temperature is fixed at 70 degrees F. It's here just as to know that it is at 70 degrees F. You can change your design outside temperature, but the inside temperature, all these calculations are based on an indoor temperature of 70 degrees. If we go back to the states and provinces, Wisconsin, okay, Green Bay, Wisconsin, you can see you cannot change the outdoor design temperature because these degree days are based on this as the outdoor design temperature. So if you're using your own degree days that you have to also know the outdoor design air temperature for whatever city you're putting it in for. I think that's about wraps it up. Hope you enjoyed the discussion. Thank you.